Hello, Ball Kirby1 here. Here, instead of doing improv, I'm going to do a review on one of my favorite games of all time, the Flintstones Surprise at Dinosaur Peak on the NES. Okay, it starts off with a sort of cutscene thing where the character's talking at the bottom. I'm not going to show you much of the story because it's long and it's boring. Yeah. Okay, so we're talking about how Pebbles and Bam Bam are missing. So you can go out to find them. And the game basically is a solid platformer where you can switch between Barney and Fred at any given time. And they each have different abilities, like Fred can grab onto walls and he can charge up his mallet. But Barney has a slingshot, which he can shoot further distance, but it's weaker. And Barney can grab onto poles. Yeah, and on the bottom you collect stars to spell Yabba Dabba Doo, which gives you an extra life. The barrels hold different items such as stars, healing, power-ups, axes. Yeah, so you're basically it's a solid platformer like Mario and Sonic and stuff, only not as fast. And the game gets harder as it goes along, as you're gonna have to switch off more between Fred and Barney. And the enemies get harder. The game is a little tricky if you don't know what's coming up, as in this fire, that cliff. Okay, and now it's the end of the level, followed up by a cutscene that explains the storyline, which I skipped half of it. Okay, there's Pebbles and Bam Bam. This one's actually a real cutscene, not the sprite cutscene. See? New created sprites, not the same old sprites that you use in the game. So basically the whole point is that they cannot get past that lava before it gets down. And now they have to collect the crystals to stop a volcano, says the Great Gazoo. Yeah, so we got like a Super Mario type map here, where you go into each level like that. Yeah. Yes, as this level it gets a little harder and has a boss fight at the end of it. That power up I just picked up was an axe. And there's new enemies like these monkeys. Yes, and new platforms, harder things to do. Like these alligators, which you have to jump at the right time in order to get up. See, I did not jump at the right time, and I just fell into the lake and died. Not doing so good. Okay, I'm gonna be able to do it this time, and I succeed. Yeah, in this part, you need Fred, since Barney can't jump that high, and he wouldn't be able to make that. So you sort of had to know the characters. Then we got a little miniature boss right here, where you beat up an armadillo, knock him off the cliff. Yeah. Okay, then we got a new part. See, the levels are very innovative and there's lots of things to do. Lots of new challenges on each level. Okay, here's the first boss fight of the game, which I think is the easiest boss fight of all time. And if you do get a game over, you start off from the map. You don't have to start the whole thing over. Okay, so you just basically keep on hitting him and dodging him until eventually he dies. So yeah, until you collect the crystal and the level is clear. And there's another thing I want to show you, which is this mini game, which is ice hockey. And I'm really bad at it, so I don't know what you unlock if you beat it. Yeah, you first against enemy, and you try to score a goal in the dinosaur's mouths, and you can shoot, and on defense you can belly flop somebody to steal the puck. Yeah, the dinosaur's mouth's open and closed, and I'm getting really unlucky how every time I hit him the puck seems to go right into the dinosaur's mouth, just like right there. And basically, if you let him go, he'll automatically score on you. And for some reason, you never seem to score. This is the dinosaur always closes the mouth when you try to shoot it in. And you switch to Barney at halftime. 30-second periods. I meant halves. For hockey players. Sorry, I said periods, not halves. I'm not even sure if I'm singing right still. I think it is periods. Oh well. Yes, so it's a quirky little minigame. I wouldn't say fun, since it's sort of aggravating, but at least it doesn't count as a life or anything. Yeah, I lost badly. Yep, so I don't get anything, and I could try again whenever I want to. There's lots of those located everywhere. Okay, I'm not going to show you this whole level, but that's Flintstones Surprise at Dinosaur Peak, one of my favorite games of all time. To see this level sort of like Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, so it's a great game, great graphics, okay music. It's like the most solid platform. It's like almost as good as Mario. Yep. I mean, it's one of the best NES games of all time, I think. You should definitely play it if you can play it. Yep, so that's it. And I could bob my head up and down like that, which is kind of fun. And I could do it with both characters, since that's sort of like a classic Flintstones thing where they put their head into their shirts. Okay, great game. I'll